What's up, Soul Fam? I'm back. 'Tis I. Sounded kind of Irish. 'Tis I. That did not sound Irish. This is why I don't do accents, okay? 'Tis I, Chels, reality architect, interdimensional channel, psychic medium, cosmic teacher, and galactic ambassador. And I have a message for you. This is not a channeled message, outside of the fact that I was responding to someone on one of my videos today, and my guides channeled through me the information that I needed to make this video, essentially discussing what came up within this comment. So I'm making a video. Everybody say hi to my kitty cat. She's right here. She's sleeping, so she's probably not going to appreciate. Oh, no, she did. She likes the head scratches. That's Maddie. That's Maddie, named after Maddie Ferguson from Twin Peaks. Where's my baby? Okay. Anyway, yeah, she's going to go right back to sleep. I wanted to discuss with you guys a paradigm shift, a perspective shift that I feel needs to change within the spiritual community as it pertains to what we feel life is going to be like moving into the fifth dimension. I have tuned into this frequency many times. I've tuned into what I feel like this life is going to be. And I feel like the perspective that a lot of people hold about what that experience living in the fifth dimension is going to be like is very ungrounded. First of all, when I've talked to people about what 5D is going to be like, it feels like everyone thinks it's going to be this heaven on earth where everything is love and light and no one's suffering anymore and bad things never happen. And here's the thing. Darkness and light are two sides of the same coin. They cannot exist without each other. And there are many messages that I have channeled from very high dimensional beings that essentially say the more light that exists within an individual, the greater their capacity for darkness, because they are an equilibrium of energies. So if you are possessing more light, in turn, to balance that equilibrium, you would also possess greater darkness. Okay. So this individual commented on one of my previous videos, just a person who engages with my content regularly. They always ask really good questions. And they essentially asked, when are things going to get better? And that's a completely, I think that is such a relatable question for all of us, especially this week, because the energy has just been absolutely insane. Everybody is going through it in some capacity right now. And the answer that came up, I wanted to tune into my guides because I wanted to give a sensitive answer while also being honest. You guys know I try not to sugarcoat things. And the answer that they gave me was really beautiful, I felt. So darkness and light are always going to exist with one another. Okay? Again, two sides of the same coin. And that coin is a tool. And both sides of it equally can be used to accomplish goals. Responsibly can be used to accomplish goals. And we know the light can be weaponized just as easily as the darkness can be. Okay? Bad things, difficult energies, difficult situations and paradigms are still going to arise within your reality experience. The difference is that when we encounter these frequencies, these situations, people, experiences, we will have a greater understanding of who we are, the capacity that we have to overcome those experiences, to change our reality, our true nature as infinite, powerful beings. to shift away from whatever that situation is, to create the change that we need to break ourselves out of that cycle. It won't be that paradigm of feeling stuck, of feeling lost, of feeling like we have no power and no control. We will also have the infinite knowledge of the universe. We will have even clearer access to our guides, our spirit family, our ancestors, and to knowledge from our past lives. All of that right now is being blocked from us because of the reality that we exist in, the low vibrational frequency and the density that exists here. So we're still going to be challenged. We're still going to face hardship. But, and this is the example that I gave this individual in the comment response that I crafted with the help of my guides, it's going to be like moving from climbing a mountain naked with no tools to climbing a mountain with every single piece of gear that you could possibly imagine. It's going to be substantially easier. You're still going to have to scale the mountain. You're still going to have to learn how to do that. But you will have all of these tools at your disposal to guarantee your success. On top of that, you are moving from climbing a mountain naked, having no memory of who you are, to climbing a mountain fully equipped and remembering your infinite powerful nature. So yeah, it is going to be different. And yes, you are still going to experience hardship, experience difficult situations and paradigms, choices. Bad things may happen to you. Difficult decisions will still need to be made. You know, part of what I have channeled moving forward is that in the next 10 years, we are going to have joined the Galactic Federation. So it's not just going to be the darkness that exists within our Earth paradigm, but also darkness that exists within the universe that we will have to contend with. And that's always been there, but we'll have a knowledge of it, okay? But we will know who we are. Right now, that is what makes this reality so fucking difficult. Is that we see ourselves as these tiny, insignificant, powerless humans. And many of us are waking up to the fact that that is not true, and breaking our conscious mind and our subconscious mind out of that paradigm to remember that we are infinite, powerful beings of creation, that we are all connected, that we are all source energy and have the power to substantially shift our reality. So, I hope that this is something that helps you as we're moving through this period. I hope that this is something that helps you begin to shift into that paradigm, because I think a lot of us are going to be asked to release any kind of expectation for what that shift into 5D is going to be like. And this is a great place to start. Okay. As always, I love you guys so freaking much. And you are so incredibly beautiful. You are pure fucking magic. You are deeply and irrevocably loved, and you are absolutely never alone. Mwah.